Hey guys, and welcome to Digit. Today we've got the Lenovo Yoga 9i 2-in-1 laptop with us. Lenovo have been in the 2-in-1 game for a long time and have been refining their design over the years. The Yoga lineup is easily one of the best when it comes to 2-in-1 laptops, and the Yoga 9i that we have with us aims to top whatever they've done so far. How good is the new Lenovo Yoga 9i? Well, keep watching to find out. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more reviews from us. The Lenovo Yoga 9i is constructed out of matte aluminium, including the lid and the body. This naturally makes the Yoga 9i feel quite robust and sturdy. There's little to no flex when folding the display, as it should be, considering this is Lenovo's flagship 2-in-1. The color looks like a mix between champagne and rose gold. Lenovo are calling it oatmeal. Now, I don't know about calling a premium laptop oatmeal colored, but I guess it makes sense. The sides on the Yoga 9i are rounded, which makes it a lot more comfortable to hold when compared to flatter sides, especially when using it in its tablet mode. A small gripe on our side is that they made the sides glossy. Now, as opposed to the matte finish that you see on the rest of the laptop, the same glossy finish is also present on the speaker bar, which doubles as the hinge for the laptop. It feels like a bit of a mismatch, but again, this is just a personal nitpick. Now, coming to the touchpad, the size is just large enough that it doesn't get in the way of typing and the keyboard. And well, coming to the keyboard, we are not big fans of chiclet keyboards because they're just not as satisfying to type on. And the same applies to the Yoga 9i as well, with the travel distance and actuation force needed actually being very less. It's just not satisfying to type on. But at least it's backlit, which is nice. So, what else? The Yoga 9i also comes with a 1080p webcam, which should more than suffice for all your video calling needs. It might struggle a bit in low lighting, but it works great otherwise. It supports Windows Hello, so you can unlock the device with your face. Plus, you've got the physical shutter to close the lid on the webcam when it's not in use for added security. There's an included fingerprint reader at the bottom right of the laptop as well. So, for all you people who have privacy and security at the top of your mind, Lenovo has you covered. So, what else? The Lenovo Yoga 9i also comes with a stylus. This is the Lenovo e-color pen. Now, this is pretty cool. However, you'll notice that there isn't really any place on the laptop to stash this pen. It's quite thick. So that is a bit of a bummer. There's no place to store it on the laptop itself. However, if you can stash both the laptop and the stylus in the travel sleeve that comes with the laptop. But it is still something to keep in mind if you're prone to misplacing or losing stuff. The stylus itself comes with a built-in USB-C for charging. Next, we move on to the I/O ports. For the ports, we were pleasantly surprised to find plenty of options. You've got one USB-A 3.2 port, one USB-C 3.2 port, which also supports Power Delivery 3.0, data transfer, and DisplayPort 1.4. And finally, you've got two Thunderbolt 4 ports, which also support data transfer, Power Delivery 3.0, and DisplayPort 1.4. The overall build quality on the Yoga 9i is great. Like we mentioned, there's little to no flex across the body, and in general, this is just a very premium looking 2-in-1 laptop. The Yoga 9i features a 14-inch 10-point multi-touch display, and the model we've got features a 4K OLED display. That's a resolution of 3840 x 2400. Comes with an advertised brightness of 400 nits, and it scored pretty close to that in our tests at 373. It also comes with an advertised 100% DCI-P3 coverage. The laptop scored 99.1 in our tests. The laptop is VESA Display HDR 500 certified, so the blacks look great. Overall, visuals on the Yoga 9i are rich, crisp, and vivid. Everything pops, and we really have no complaints about the display on the Lenovo Yoga 9i. The Yoga 9i features a speaker bar hinge, which is a bit of a signature when it comes to Lenovo's 2-in-1 laptops. This is a design that ensures the speaker is pointed towards the user regardless of the mode the laptop is in. Unless of course you decide to place it face down. The audio quality is actually pretty decent. However, you'll probably end up using earphones to consume most media either way. Still, it's nice that you're not relegated to the earphones because the laptop has poor audio performance. Other than that, the laptop features a 3.5mm headphone microphone combo jack, so that should cover most of your audio needs. With that out of the way, let's move on to the performance. The Lenovo Yoga 9i comes packed with some pretty serious specs, including a 12th gen Intel Core i7-1280P CPU, which has 14 cores and 20 threads and a max boost clock of 4.8 GHz. That is paired with 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM clocked at 5200 MHz and a speedy 1 TB M.2 2280 SSD from Samsung. The benchmark scores speak for themselves, as you can see in the PC Mark 10, Cinebench R15, R20 and R23 scores. However, do keep in mind that the Yoga 9i does not have a dedicated GPU. Instead, you've got the integrated Intel Iris Xe, which, while not as good as a dedicated GPU, it's still pretty solid and good enough to comfortably play older titles, as can be seen with the 3D Mark benchmarks. However, we would still advise against using the Yoga 9i for heavy photo or video editing work. The M.2 2280 SSD also works as advertised, with our tests getting us close to the advertised read and write speeds of 7000 and 5100 Mbps. The Lenovo Yoga 9i comes with an integrated 75 Wh battery. This comes with an advertised battery life of 10 to 14 hours, depending on the kind of content being consumed. At maximum brightness, the Yoga 9i was able to last around 8 to 9 hours on the PC Mark 10 battery benchmark. So it's safe to say that the battery performance is as advertised, which is great. As a plus, the laptop comes with a 65 watt USB-C power adapter. The benefit of USB-C is that you should have no trouble finding a charger in case you've forgotten the laptop's charger at home. The Lenovo Yoga 9i is an all-rounder 2-in-1 which offers good performance across the board. They've made some design changes over the previous Yoga laptops, which actually makes it more comfortable to hold now. However, we still prefer the older versions in terms of aesthetics. Of course, it's not the complete package since you don't get a dedicated GPU. However, you're not buying this laptop to play games. It should have no trouble with just about everything else you throw at it. The Lenovo Yoga 9i starts at 1.3 lakhs, but the model we have with us features the 4K display and will set you back by Rs 1,79,990. That's pretty pricey, but keep in mind that for that price, you're probably getting the best 2-in-1 laptop in the market for that price. So, there you have our review of the Lenovo Yoga 9i. Do let us know what you thought about it, and also drop a comment to let us know what laptop you would like us to review next. Thanks for watching.